Now this is a hive that I did look at yesterday, and we're going to open it up again because I want to show you the difference, and I have put an extra super on this, to be honest, because there's quite a lot of bees in it, which is, I think, slightly different queens, and they have different laying rates, and some, you know, get busier earlier. And as you can see, I have just put this box here that's on top. I have just put that on yesterday, and I wanted to open it up to show you actually how quickly some colonies build up. This is, what are we in now? We're in the middle of April, and this is built up quite well. And I will have to actually put another super on this within the next week or two. I just wanted to show you this, and we'll take the supers off. I'll do the same again. I'll just give them a gentle smoke. They are quite nice bees. They are quite gentle bees. So, and they are obviously putting honey in. We have quite some nice blossom round where we are. So hopefully we might get some nice blossom honey. And I did the same actually. I did have a brood and a half, and I did have a super above the crown board on here, and I've moved it now, and the bees are actually in this. We're in here, and actually they had put honey in, and this is the honey and actually they've just capped some of it off over this last week, and that is honey that they've put in the last week or so. Oh, should I say nectar, and actually nectar that, and then turning it into honey. I'll take that off, and we'll just put that above again. You notice where I have my roof, and my supers are off the ground basically, so the honey don't get contaminated. And that's a queen excluder, and I'm going to put that over the top. So the same as I mentioned before, so that I'll just have a quick check that the queen's not under there. Shake that off. Queen excluder on my honey supers, so in actual fact if the queen is in here, she's not going to go into the supers where the honey is, or where the nectar and honey is. So I'm just going to, I'm not going to disturb it too much, but I'm going to just gently move. You see where they've all been propolized, the glue that they use to propolize the frames together. I'm just going to gently move a few over and actually hopefully take a frame out. See if we can, without disturbing them too much. And I'll just move that one just gently, and gently pull that out. Let's see. Right, so just gently lift them out. You can see, and you can see above this one actually they have started laying, or she is laying in the half brood. You can see where look, there's even a bee there. There's a bee just popping out there, and there's another one there that's just coming out. It's just trying to make its way out, and there's one there making its way out. Obviously they're all workers, so. And that's worker brood, and you see where it's been capped and it's hatching out nicely. The queen will start laying in here. I don't know whether you can see actually. You can see if you look in that bit, if you can get it, you can see eggs and you can see larvae. You maybe can see. I can see larvae. I can see a couple of eggs there as well, just along that ridge. I don't know whether you'll get it on that one. Right. I will have to start inspecting and looking for queen cells next week, and we're going to have to do swarm prevention or mitigate swarm control on this hive sooner rather than later, because it's a lot more advanced than the other hive that we looked at. I'm just going to pop that one just gently down there on the frame for a minute. I'm just going to have another look at it, and I will And we'll have to go through all this hive in the next couple of weeks and look through all the frames and check for queen cells or queen cups and queen cells. I'll just lift that one out as well. And we will mark the queen at some stage. Let's turn it over again. Have a look. Yeah, as I say, this is built up really nicely. So we'll get some nice honey off this. And I'll put this back together now. I've had a look, and I will have a good full inspection next week if the weather permits, and check and have a good check, and I will look in the brood, not the half, just a half brood. I will look in the brood box as well and go through it all. I don't really want to do too much today because the temperature's not too bad, but it's not really warm, so it's not ideal for opening the bees up too much and causing problems with the bees, because you don't want the brood to get chilled. But actually it must be about 14-15 degrees today, so it's quite pleasant. Right, well, I think we'll just put that back together now. Just a little bit of smoke, just so we don't want to squash in any bees. So it'll only upset everybody, us and the bees. So we'll put that back together. With a little bit of nectar and honey in this box, and hopefully, as you can see, that they're starting to build up nicely, and bees have moved into this box as well, and we'll be putting nectar in this box, and we will put another one on next week. And this is one I put in yesterday, so I don't suppose I've put any honey in it. But actually you can see they've put a little bit of nectar in already, and this was from yesterday. It isn't honey as yet, it's just watery, but it's three little splashes there in some of them, so that's quite nice. It's how quickly certain times of year that they will actually fill a super, which is this, obviously this is called a super. And we'll put the crown guard back on and we'll leave them to it.